Hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Today is Wednesday, October 20th, and Stampin' Up! Is having a big sale. Have you heard the news? Stampin' Up! Has marked down 79 stamp sets, 15% off for 1 day only. That's today. Make sure you get your order in by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time in order to get this special price. I'm so excited. I don't have a lot of these stamp sets, so I'm shopping too. I'm picking out all my favorites. I know you guys are too. The list that Stampin' Up! Put out was only text, and so I made another version of the list that has pictures of all the stamps. So if you're a visual kind of shopper and you prefer to be able to see kind of what's on sale and the sale prices, you can download this PDF and print it out for yourself or just look at it online. The link is in the video description already. And you can order all these today in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. There's the host code D9Z34DG4. If you order $40 or more, then you're going to get a free project kit from me that will come early next month. I send them all out at the end of the month. Many of you have placed orders already, so thank you so much. I would love to hear what stamp sets you were excited about getting. I'm still working on my own list, trying to figure out which of these I really need. And so today I wanted to walk through and show you the stamps that are on sale in the catalog, and then I have some cards to show you from my swap box of cards using these stamp sets. So hopefully this will inspire you a little bit as you're making out your own list and trying to decide what you want to order. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you get the 15% off discount, plus you get 20 or 25% instant income depending on your title, if you're bronze or bronze elite. So that's super exciting. We all love double discounts, don't we? It definitely makes my decision easier when I'm trying to decide whether to order something. So if you've been eyeing any of these stamp sets, you definitely want to make sure to get them. The PDF in the video description right now, you can check that out. I'm going to walk through because the list is like in a weird order. Like it's not in an order that makes any sense. So I'm just going to walk through the catalog and show you kind of page by page what's on sale. And like I said, if I have some card samples, I will show you those as well. So the first up on the sale list is the Seascape stamp set. Now, I want to say this as well because I think this is important. The stamps are 15% off, but if you're thinking about getting the bundle, which includes the dies, the bundle is a 10% savings, but it's 10% off the stamp set and the dies. So I think in almost every scenario, you're still going to be better off getting the bundle as opposed to getting just the stamp set 15% off and the dies separately. So keep that in mind if you're looking at things like the Seascape. If you want just the stamp set, now's the time to get it, 15% off. But if you're thinking about the bundle, I would get the bundle, whether you get it today or whether you save that for another day. So I have the Seascape bundle and I've made one card. What? I had so much fun with these double slider cards this summer. Do you guys remember this one? I have filled in the video description already to include a link to the tutorial. So if you haven't seen this one and you want to learn how to make it, then check out that link in the video description. I love this cute little fish and the sentiments and everything that go with it. So this is kind of a fun one. So Seascape is on sale, 15% off today only. I've got all my yellow tabs. Our next one here is A Wish for Everything. And this one is a really great greeting set. It does have some dies that go with it, though they're not bundled together anymore. But this is a good one even without the dies because you can mix and match and use the happy to go with all the different occasions: birthday, Halloween, holidays, Easter, Christmas, New Year's, St. Patrick's Day, like all kinds of mix and match, and then some inside sentiments too. So if you're looking for a good sentiment set, then this is definitely a good one. All right, next up we have Celebrate Sunflowers, and I love this one. I have made a bunch of cards, but I think I've sent them all. I couldn't find any to show you. So I'll have to post some pictures of the cards I made. This is such a good one for late summer and fall. I always think of sunflowers as being fall flowers, but many of you may think of them as summer flowers. But I love them for fall decorating too. So sunflowers, so pretty. This is not one that's currently bundled with the dies. So even if you want to get the dies, you want to get the stamp set today at 15% off. Here's one that I have kind of been thinking about. I love giving hugs, and so I would love to send cards with hugs. And this one has it built right into this beautiful image, sending hugs. Again, though, if you're thinking about getting the dies that go with it, maybe you don't want to get the stamp set by itself with the discount. All the stamp sets today, by the way, that are on sale are red rubber cling stamp sets. I think almost every cling stamp set from the annual catalog is on sale. So if you're looking through the catalog and trying to figure out what's on sale, that's a good way to look. And you can see right down here by the stamp set description, like this is cling. So all the cling stamps are rubber, and then the other kind is photopolymer. So the photopolymer stamps are the clear ones, and the cling ones are the red rubber. Okay, so here's just a picture that shows the cling stamps, and it has a cling label on it. They both go on a clear block. So we got away from using the word clear mount because the clear stamps are photopolymer and the cling is the red rubber. So I like to say cling rubber. Next one on the sale list is the Timeless Tropical, and I have to show you this beautiful card from Bonnie Gunn. She sent this to me for my birthday, and it has a little pop-up diorama. When you open it up, it has this pop-up. Isn't that just so gorgeous? Oh my goodness. She used the flowers here, but the way she colored them with this lineless watercoloring is just so gorgeous. So beautiful. I've made some cards with this one too, but I think I've sent most of them, so I didn't have any to show you except Bonnie's card, which she sent me. It's such a beautiful card. If you've been looking at this stamp set, maybe to scrapbook a trip to Hawaii or somewhere tropical, this Timeless Tropical one is definitely a good one to get. Here's another one that I have fun with, but I don't have any card samples on hand to show you. Garden Wishes with the dandelions. This one was in the spring catalog, so you might have it already. It does have coordinating dies, but not available in a bundle anymore. The Dragonfly Garden coordinates with the Dragonfly Punch. If you're thinking about getting the punch too, then just go with the bundle and not with the discounted stamp set. Ooh, this one is like my favorite sentiment set that is currently in the catalog. So if you're looking for good words, this one is like my number one pick. Okay, so Peaceful Moments. Normally this stamp set is $21. Let me see if I can look up the price really quick because the list is in such a weird order. Okay, normally it's $21. It's on sale for $17.85. So if you are only going to get one stamp set today, this would be my pick. It coordinates with the Peaceful Poppies. They came out together and had like coordinating paper and stuff. But this sentiment set will really go with anything. Painted Poppies is also a good one. Stitchery is one that I've been eyeing. These are all individual stamps. So they're line like border stamps. And I think it'd be really fun to just add like a little texture to your card. But I also love how they used it in different colors to create the background here. We got some Peaceful Poppy cards. So beautiful. All right, next up is this stamp set, Enjoy the Moment. I used this and did a casing the catalog where I did a similar technique with the sponging. This stamp set doesn't do much for me, but if you love seed pods, then you want to snatch this up while it's on sale. Oh, next up, Lighthearted Lines. Here's another great greeting set. This is on my list. I don't have this one yet, but I think it's really fun. Don't grow up, it's a trap. I doubt I could see myself using that in birthday cards for my kids. Plot twist. Oh, when nothing goes right, go left. Oh my goodness, these are really great, really fun, lighthearted, as it says, lighthearted lines. That's a good one on my list that I'm going to try to narrow down. Next up, we have the Brew Some Fun. This one coordinates with the dies that go with the little mini coffee cup, but these are just really great stamps, even if you don't have the die set. Let's brew up some fun. It's your birthday. Sending thanks for a whole latte love. So if you're a coffee person, this stamp set's really fun. Next up, we've got What's Cooking. This would be really fun to make recipe cards. I could see doing a set of recipe cards as a Christmas gift this year. So if you're thinking about doing something like that, making a recipe book or a recipe card set, the What's Cooking stamp set and bundle is fun. Now, again, this one has a bundle. So if you're thinking about getting it and you want the matching dies, then you probably want to get the bundle instead of the stamp set on sale. This one, Simply Succulents, does have coordinating dies, no longer bundled together. together anymore. I featured this one in June for my Stamp of the Month class, and I did 5 different card designs using the Simply Succulents and the coordinating dies. So if you've been thinking about getting this stamp set, get the stamp set now for 15% off, and then you can always get the dies later, or you can get them right now. I have a tutorial with all the information, measurements, and a video class that's free for the Simply Succulent cards. I think I linked to the tutorial in the video description, but I will add the video as well because the video is free and you can just check out the video to make those cards. I really enjoyed using that Simply Succulent stamp set. So if you've been eyeing that one, such beautiful samples here in the catalog as well, then you might want to think about getting that today while it's on sale. Next up, we have the Lovely You. I know I've made cards with this one too, but I couldn't find any of them today. I think I sent them all. So I do have some samples I'll be posting later on the Facebook page, so make sure to check that out. Daisy Lane is another one. This coordinates with the large and the medium daisy punch. So if you like daisies and flowers, you might like this one. This one I love just for the sentiments. I think it's so much fun. I'm trying to remember to show you the card samples over here. You guys are so quiet today. Leave a comment and let me know that you can hear me and see me okay. And can you see the catalog all the way across? Hopefully we got a good video going today. Next is another one, this one down here, another greeting set I've been thinking about. I love the big greetings. I feel like we don't have enough of those. Hoping your birthday is filled with all the best things. I think I'd probably use that one the most. Maybe a happy hello to you. I like that as well. This stamp set here, or the stamp thought, you could use some sunny thoughts today, and the thank you. Those are all from this set here. All right, we're looking at cling stamp sets. So Make It Happen is the next one. It's kind of a fun stamp. This is like a big desk and really meant to be making some crafty cards. So here's an example up here. This one is $1 Million Sales Achiever Karen Titus's stamp set that she helped to design. Oh, good. I'm seeing your comments that you can see the whole catalog. Thank you for letting me know. Next up is Bunches of Fun. This one was on back order for a while, and I think it's kind of funny because it didn't catch my eye, but it certainly is catching a lot of your eyes at home. Bunches of Fun. We've got some really just kind of fun. There's the bananas. That's where you get the bunches. Wishing you bunches of fun for your birthday. Hope you feel special. I usually just send a text. Oh my gosh, I love that. I might have to add this one to my list. The older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana. I guess that's the one that goes with the banana. Oh my goodness. You're holding it. Feel better soon. On the brighter side, you don't need a cone. Oh. What a cute one. Okay, next up we have the Many Happenings stamp, and I don't remember seeing the Many Messages. It might be on the list as well, but definitely the Many Happenings is. And this, I want you to know, this is one stamp. So all of these words are on one big rubber stamp, and then you can die cut, like you stamp it at once, and then you can use the die to die cut all of the greetings to be individual. So I want you to know though that it is one stamp and it's gigantic, like the size of a card front. So don't be surprised when you get that. If you're thinking that it's multiple smaller stamps, I don't want you to be disappointed when you get it. All right, let's keep moving along. Ooh, next one is this, A Good Man stamp set. This has been in the catalog for a while, and I love this sketchy line art kind of image. We had some older stamp sets in the catalog when I first started stamping that were this style, and I just loved using them, especially coloring with pastels. I do have a couple samples to share with you. These are from other demonstrators from my swap box. This first one is by Mercy Ermakoff, and she's using some retired. This is an older, she gave it to me a while ago, so this isn't a current sample, but it still uses the stamp set. So some of the other products like the waves and the nested dies and the designer paper are retired, but the stamp set is still current. Love the coloring here that she used. So saffron, balmy blue, and night of navy. Really pretty. A little bit of like green, like just jade maybe in there as well. Here's a clean and simple card using the same stamp set. This one is from Kay Kaltoff. Sponging around the edges and leaving that just simply stamped. Here's one by Dawn Olszewski. Love this simple layout with the designer paper and then highlighting with Stampin' blends and coloring that image. Really great one. Do you guys have this stamp set, A Good Man? Like I said, it's been around for a while, but it's not one that I have ever owned. This one kind of caught my eye here. It's called Path to Greatness. I think this would be really good for masculine cards as well. And we have a couple examples here of how those stamps are used. So if you've been looking for some good masculine stamp sets, love the architecture and the sentiments in this one. Here's another good one, Bamboo Beauty. And I'm going to kind of show you those samples as well. And actually, the last one, these are all really great masculine stamp sets. Whiskey Business. This is also one that is on sale. All three of these on this page, the rubber cling stamps, are on sale. So if you have been eyeing any of those, make sure that you snatch them up today. 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time is the deadline to get your order in. If you're just joining, we are going over the stamps that are on sale today. Stampin' Up! Has marked 79 stamp sets, 15% off for 1 day only. So I'm kind of walking through the catalog and also sharing some samples when I have some. So the next all three on this page spread are on sale. After the Storm, which is inspired by $1 Million Achiever Frenchie Martin, and then Handsomely Suited. Many of you might have that one from the last mini catalog. This one is one of my favorites. I love the Sailing Home stamp set, and this one's been around for a couple years. There are some coordinating dies, but they aren't in the catalog anymore. And so on these, I've used the retired designer paper. This is the one I wanted to open and show you because it has kind of like a small flap and then a larger flap like that. Really love this design and the way that turned out. So it's a gatefold card with then this added panel inside. I'm going to have to redo that layout. I really love that. So sailboats, lighthouses. My husband proposed by the lighthouse in St. Joseph, Michigan. So I love nautical stuff. I love sailboats. I love lighthouses. So this stamp set is definitely a favorite of mine. Moving right along, we've got 3 more stamp sets. Inspired Thoughts is another really great sentiment set. So if you're looking for something, you can get this bundled with the tree die. And if you do want it with the tree die, then I recommend that you just go ahead and get the bundle and skip the discounted stamp set. Nature's Beauty, this one's been around for a little while if you like wildlife. The thing that bothers me about this stamp set though is how because the images you see in the catalog are exactly the size that they are when you stamp them. And so you can see, I feel like there's a gigantic proportion issue. We've got trees and bunnies that are the same size. And so I haven't gotten this stamp set because of that, but I think when you use them on their own, it works out okay. Like I like that deer card. Campology, a really great one if you like to camp or are scrapbooking camping trips. This is a nice one too for masculine cards. Moving right along, you guys would not believe this. At our leadership conference backstage in August, they told us what some of the best-selling products were, like the best-selling designer paper, the best-selling stamp sets. And I was shocked to learn that a Grand Kid was like in the top 3 best-selling stamp sets from this annual catalog, or the last annual catalog. I think this one came out last year, actually. And this one was one of the top 3 best-selling stamp sets outside of a bundle. So individual stamp sets. And I was shocked because I don't have it and I never would have guessed it. It's a sentiment set that is called a Grand Kid. And there are some sentiments in here that are for grandkids. Extraordinary granddaughter, amazing grandson, best grandkid ever. But there's also just some really great stamps in here, even if you don't have grandkids, because I don't yet, but I love some of these sentiments, especially for making kids or cards. So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. No amount of money could ever show you how much I love you, but here's some anyway. I love that. We must be related. So proud of you. You're so loved. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Like, I feel like even if you don't have grandkids, this stamp set has a lot of good use. So I'm adding this one to my list as well. A Grand Kid. You should as well if you like those sentiments. Pampered Pets is another one that's on sale. There are coordinating dies, and last year we had some coordinating designer paper. So if you've been eyeing this one, if you've got dogs or cats, then that might be one that you'd like to get today. How about these little babies? Wildly adorable and slightly creepy. I'm not a fan of this kind of line art image. And I'm just not sure about these baby faces. But if you find them wildly adorable, you can get it 15% off today only. Here's a card that uses all of them. I don't know. They're a little better when they're colored in. All right, moving along. Another great sentiment set. Let me see. Did I miss one in here? I did. Speaking of creepy kids, check out these guys. Stellar birthday. Oh, this is going to be so fun for kid cards. We actually, our elementary school, our mascot was the Rockets. So this stamp set would be so perfect. I could just see using that rocket on cards to give to the teachers to share with the students, or making little treat bags or things like that. So stellar birthday. That's a fun one for kids. Speaking of a fun one for kids, pirates and mermaids. I think that's really cute as well. My son was born on Talk Like a Pirate Day. He was never really that into pirates though. So, but my girls do love mermaids. Here's another really great sentiment set. One Happy Family. This is one I don't have either. I don't know why. I guess I just kind of overlooked it and didn't see it, but there are some good ones in here. We've got, baby, pregnancy, happy family, celebrating, keep up the good work. Look, sounds like a lot of them have to do with having a baby or sending baby cards. So if you're looking for that kind of theme, stamps, there's some good ones in here. But there's also some other ones like happy birthday, just be you, keep up the good work, sure do love you, hey there, smarty pants. So there's some other ones in there, but it does seem to be very heavy on the celebrating the birth of a child. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. We're looking for the cling rubber ones. Here's one that I had my eye on, Celebrate with Flowers. The reason I've had my eye on it is because I like this vertical happy birthday. That's something that we don't see a whole lot. Vertical stamps. And so that one kind of caught my eye. I think I might add that one to my list. Oh, my list is growing too fast. Oh, what do you think about Weighted Goat? Oh my gosh, I think these goats are just so cute. Here's a card that I made using Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay, and then that smoky slate. Little granny apple green for the grass. I also shared on the Facebook page an impossible card that I made with the goat as well, the one eating the can. It turned out really cute. I have another impossible card to show you coming up. But before we get to that, we've got From All of Us. I love this one with all the little animals. There's a turtle, an ostrich, a bear, a monkey, and a little toucan. And then those birthday chicks. They're so stinking cute. I do love these birthday chicks. And I did a whole card kit in the spring. Early spring, I think, with the Hey Birthday Chicks. I just can't get enough of these. Of these cute birthday chicks. And then we've got different colors of the Brights designer paper in the background there. Really great stamp set. If you've been thinking about getting it and don't have it already, then you can get it today for 15% off. Here's one that I love. I think the one I use the most is Happy Birthday. A little late because I tend to send late birthday cards. No to see samples too. Deb, I'm not sure what you're saying. Can you see them okay? Oops, what did I just do? How do I get out of there? There we go. I clicked on something I didn't mean to. Let me know if you guys are having any problems seeing the samples. I'm trying to go through because I know these lists are kind of hard to interpret. So hopefully this is giving you a good idea of the things that are on sale and just helping you to think through what you might want to add to your list today. Happiest of birthdays. So that little late is the one I use probably the most, but I also really love Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays. I really love the size of that. That's one thing that I feel like we need more of, is big chunky greetings. Here's another one that is really fun. I'm really digging this Party Puffins. I've got a few samples to share with you, so let me get those out next. I love mixing the black and white puffin with some bright colors. So here's some from the Patterned Party Host paper. Here's a card made by Deb Snyder using the hand-penned floral designer paper. I got to get this one out. This is one I did. It is a diorama card. And so it has a little bit of dimension, like it folds flat to fit in the envelope. And then when you fold on the score lines, you got a little dimension to the card. I do have the link to the tutorial in the video description for this one. So if you want to make this Party Puffins diorama card, you can check that out. Here is another card. I got this one on the incentive trip. This one is from Benty Snow. Beautiful. Love the bright colors with the polished pink. She also used that Pattern Party designer paper and embossed. I love how she embossed her puffin. A little brighter and darker there. Okay, that's Party Puffins. Such a good one if you don't have it already. This is one, again, it is bundled up. So if you want the bundle with the coordinating punch, you'll probably want to purchase them separately. The Elegantly Said is really great for weddings and anniversaries. It has some really beautiful, elegant words and images in there with the scrolls. Let me show you all of those. So many different ways that you can use it, and emboss resist or regular embossing. Love this card design, really simple and beautiful. And all of these samples are in black and white and gray, but I did do some stamping with the new in colors. I never finished putting these on a card, but you can kind of see what that stamp looks like in color. Elegantly Said. That one's on sale, but like I said, if you're wanting to get the punch, I would definitely stick with the bundle and not the discount. Now, I have to double check this one because I don't remember seeing it on the list, but it is a cling stamp set. So I'm going to check really quick through this list and see if I can find it just to make sure that it's on sale. I don't want to tell you it's on sale and then have it not be on sale. By the way, many messages. I do see that one is on sale. Okay, I'm not seeing it, but I might have accidentally left it off my list. So I'm going to say this is a maybe. If it's not on sale, don't hate me. But like every other cling mount stamp set, I think is on sale. So I feel like this one should be, but I don't see it on my list. So I either made a mistake and left it off, or it's not on sale. If you want the dies, which are really the best part of this stamp set, then you're going to want to stick with the bundle anyway, because it's a better discount. This is a really fun one, especially with those dies. So beautiful. Encircled in Friendship. Okay, this one, Forever Fern, this was from last catalog. It did carry over. It's not bundled anymore, so if you like it and didn't get it last year, you might think about getting it now, 15% off. There are coordinating dies, but they're not bundled anymore. This is called Forever Fern. Moving right along, another really great sentiment stamps, the Through It Together. I don't know that I have this one. Here's another one, really little words. Sometimes I like little words, but sometimes there's just too many. It looks like there's some really nice encouraging words in here. Thank you, stay strong, forever grateful, believe in yourself. May your comeback be stronger than your setback. I like that. The best way to get through things is together. Oh, this is a good one. A nice one for encouraging cards. If that's the kind that you send, you might want to look at this Through It Together stamp set. Next up, we have Forever Blossoms. This is a few years old, this stamp set. Really beautiful with the line art, similar in style to the Prized Peony. Both of them are cling mount stamp sets, and both of them are on sale right now. They have coordinating dies, but they're not bundled together. So if you want the stamp sets, you want to get those separately. Okay, how many of you saw the coordinating dies, the shaded summer dies, what was it, summer shadow dies that were available during celebration? Well, now you can get the stamp set for 15% off. Here's a card that I've created with a shaded summer stamp set. The dies are no longer available. They were an exclusive celebration item, but you can still get this stamp set. Really beautiful. I love the words, especially in this stamp set. So 15% off this one, shaded summer, if you get it today. Moving right along, I cannot wait to show you this card. Positive Thoughts is the stamp set that Margot Richardson used to create this card that she sent me for my birthday 2 years ago. Got a really fun kind of designer paper fold. This is the In Good Taste designer paper, still current in the catalog. And then Margot used beautiful shades of navy and So Saffron and Balmy Blue to create this card. So on each of these panels, there is a card. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my gosh, I really love the way this turned out. Thank you again, Margot, for this beautiful card. And if you like this stamp set with the flower and the feather and the butterfly, this is one that you'll want to get today. The Forever Grapevine is also on sale with the grapes. Do you guys love that one? Again, if you're thinking about getting it with the dies, it's a better deal to get the bundle than to get the stamp by itself. Moving right along, let's see what else is on sale. Flowers of Friendship. This is one, again, that has a coordinating punch. So if you want the punch too, you might want to hold off and get the bundle instead of getting, you don't have to hold off. You can get it today, but the better deal is the bundle as opposed to getting 15% off just the stamp set. But if you like just the stamp set, you can make some beautiful cards with that as well. Here are some that I've made using this stamp set and the coordinating punch. I love this is my favorite one, I think. I just love the picture this die, hand-penned floral designer paper in the background, and I just love the arrangement of the flowers here. Here's that impossible card. I was telling you, make sure to check out the Facebook page. You can see the Way to Goat and Hey Birthday Chick impossible cards that I've made. What makes this an impossible card? Besides the strip in the front, this is part of the same cardstock piece. It's 1/4 sheet of cardstock that is cut and then twisted and then glued with a stabilizer piece. Isn't that weird? Like, how does it work? You're going to have to check out the video tutorial and the template. All of that information is already in the video description. You can check out that link and see how to make this. So this one uses the flowers of friendship, but if you check out that link, there are pictures of the Way to Goat and Hey Birthday Chick embossable cards as well. Okay, love that one. Might be one of my favorite flower sets in the catalog. Here's another one that's like a good man. This one called Beautiful Moments is just a similar line art style, same artist who drew this art, but this one is girls instead of men. So really beautiful for sending cards or making cards for sisters or daughters or mothers. I just love the holding hands. It's just so sweet. All right, next up, we're looking at cling mount stamps. Here's one that I bought and I haven't used yet. What's wrong with me? Count on me. I just love the line art here. And I think a big reason that a lot of people have been buying this one is to do this reflection technique where you can stamp on the silicone mat and then put that on the cardstock and then stamp again. So even though there's only one bare image, it looks like two different stamped images. You can also cut that out as well. I think they're both actually cut out. Really cute. Loving that penguin. Over here we've got Free as a Bird. I don't have any of these cards on hand. I've sent them all. I really had a good time with this stamp set when we had coordinating designer paper, but you can use any designer paper and color to make beautiful cards with the Free as a Bird. Here's a close-up of the card there in the catalog. So beautiful. Do you guys like birds? My husband used to be really big into bird feeders and bird watching, and he hasn't done that as much so recently. 3 more stamp sets, all 3 on this page. Sweet Farewell is one of the stamps that are on sale, as well as right behind you, the girls on the bike. That's kind of a fun one. I love the sentiments in here too. We make a great team. Hills are easier when you have a friend. That is so true. A great one for encouraging cards as well. And here's another one, Back on Your Feet. This one's so cute. I do have a couple samples to share with you using this one. And this is a fun one to color. I think my girls have colored with this one at my mom's house and really enjoyed it. Here's one. This sample comes from Michelle Grimble. I'm using that cute sloth. Oh my goodness. I love the coloring that she did on there too. So great. And here's one from Rachel Chamberlain with the turtle. Hope you're back on your feet soon. So if you know some people who need some encouraging cards as they're healing or getting well, I think this is a fun set to use for that for kids of all ages. How about these badgers? I have been eyeing the badgers all year since the catalog came out, and I think I might get them today. I just think they're sweet and cute, and I like the sentiments. It's your turn to be celebrated. Thanks for being you. Happy day, and you're my bestie. So I'm going to add those badgers to my list, and I encourage you to as well if you like them. Here's one, Senior Years. We've got some fun sentiments in there. There's both the guy and the gal. Retirement has its ups and downs. You get up, you lie down, whatever you want. Is it hot in here, or is it just the candles on your cake? Oh my goodness, these are so much fun. It feels like we've been friends forever, which is weird because we're both about 29, right? Can you see yourself sending a card like that to a friend? Lord, looking for the cling mount stamps. Those are the ones on sale. Here's a big background stamp, the festive foliage. So that is one giant stamp. In the catalog, it's shown at 60%. In real life, it will fill the entire back of your card. Here's another one that I've been eyeing, the Evergreen Elegance stamp set with the trees. This one's really beautiful. I've been playing with some other tree stamps, so I've been holding off. But if you're going to get the matching punch, I definitely recommend that you get the bundle. It's just a little bit cheaper than getting the 15% off stamp set and the punch separately. Let's keep chugging right along. We're still looking for cling mount stamps that are on sale. Next up is the artistically inked stamp set. This is a really beautiful, distinctive stamp set that has that look of the alcohol, right? The alcohol blending in the background. And there's coordinating designer paper that is just so gorgeous, but the stamp set alone, let me show you. I've got some cards, and the first couple of cards are just really clean and simple, where I've used just the stamp set. So even if you don't have the designer paper, and if simple stamping is your thing, you can make some really beautiful cards with this artistically inked stamp set. Here's some where I did incorporate some of the designer paper and some of the ephemera pack with the golds pieces. Here's one by Lisa Brown. I think I've made almost all of the other cards. I use the background 3 times here with this stamp. Aren't those flowers just beautiful? I love it. This is more designer paper. Here I did stamp some of the images. All right, expressions in ink. If you've been waiting on that one, today's the day. Go get this stamp set with your 15% discount. So it's on almost all, if not all, of the cling mount stamps in the annual catalog. Head of Hearts is our next one that's on sale. I think there's a sample up here. That one's really pretty. Not one that I think I looked right over that, but that's kind of a fun set. And Very Versailles is one that I have been thinking about for a couple years now. I especially love the sample here in the catalog. I love the way they layered the leaves over that script. Really a fun one. Now, if you've been wondering about Etched in Nature, this one had some production issues, and they actually pulled it before they even launched it. So this stamp set is not available at all to order. So unfortunately. Okay, moving right along. Here's another one with Great Greetings, Best Year. I don't have this one yet either. I like the sentiments. Happy birthday to you. I love the mix of script and text font. Happy Father's Day. There's a Christmas one in here. Just kind of a hodgepodge. Thank you and a birthday. Wishing you your best year yet. I like that. All right, next up we've got both of these, the Butterfly Brilliance and the Daisy Garden. Now these are both full size stamps that are like taking up the biggest block. In fact, do I even have one of those big blocks? This is the block that you're going to need. This is a size I block, and it is it's an F. Oh, I misread that. It says F. Size F. So let me show you really quick, on a card base. It's actually bigger than a card base. That's how big these stamps are. So you're going to need the big block for that if you want to have a block to mount it on. Butterfly Brilliance, Daisy Garden. Again, if you're getting the bundle with the butterflies, you're better off to just get the bundle instead of the discount. But look at these Daisy Garden. I love that. That's really pretty. I don't have that one yet. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end. Hand-drawn blooms. This is one that is on sale, 15% off today. It has some coordinating dies that aren't on sale, but really pretty wildflowers. And then these weird looking words are meant to go on the banner die that coordinates. So that's why they look a little not straight. A little crooked. Quiet Meadow. Oh, I do have a sample of this one. This is a card created by Mary Ellen States. Now that I'm looking at it, I think she actually used the dies for the background and the foreground, the die cut. But this is a really beautiful set. I'm going to post some more samples with this one later on, so be watching Facebook for that. And then this one, very similar kind of in style, the Tasteful Touches. This one is also on sale. And the shapes kind of go with the Tasteful label dies, but you can get the stamp set and the dies separately. Really beautiful here. The dies I definitely use a lot. I like the sentiments as well, though. All right, moving right along. All squared away. This is a red rubber cling stamp set that is on sale. Again, if you're thinking about getting it with the dies, stick with the bundle. But if you want just the stamp set, I think you could make some fun cards with just the stamp set as they've done up here. Love these squares and the sentiments. All right, we are definitely getting towards the end. We've got background stamps here: birch, dry brush, wild rose, and spiral die, stacked stone. All of these background stamps are on sale. Here's a sample. This one is by Kay Cogbill, who created this one. This die is really cool, and I shared a video in Julie's Stamping Spot Share and Connect group that Sarah Douglas, the Stampin' Up! CEO, she showed how to use this stamp. So it's kind of fun. Like, you stamp first in one color, and then you rotate your cardstock and stamp again with a different color, and so you get sort of the spiral die. So if you like tie-dye, this is kind of a fun one to create some awesome cards. And last but not least, I think this is our last stamp set that's on sale. This one is called Handmade for You, and this is a special set because it has the copyright Stampin' Up! So if you're creating cards that you're selling, whether that is like in person at a craft booth or in a store, or you're just selling to other people, our Stampin' Up! Images are copyrighted, and so you'll need to include the copyright Stampin' Up! In order to be in compliance with Stampin' Up!'s Angel Policy. If you're not familiar with the Angel Policy, you'll definitely want to check that out on the Stampin' Up! Website. You can go to stampinup.com/terms-of-use to learn more about the Angel Policy. And this stamp set with the copyright Stampin' Up!, there are two different stamps that have the copyright Stampin' Up! Two of them. Either one, use it on the back of your project or on a tag or something like that to indicate that the images are copyright Stampin' Up! Here's a card that I received from Janet Casto, I believe, though her name's not on the back right now, using the In Colors Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, Soft Succulents, Pale Papaya, and Fresh Freesia, using that, oh my gosh, what is the word for that? It just slipped my head. The dress form. Anyway, this is a good one for the backs of cards if you want to be in compliance with Angel Policy, and you can get it for 15% off today. Woo! All right, well, that was 48 cards using the stamp sets that are on sale today. Make sure to get your favorites in the online store, juliedavison.com/shop. You'll need to make sure that you get your order in by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. Take note, if you're on the Pacific Coast, that is an hour earlier for you. So it is 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time that the deadline is. And if you want this flyer where you can see at a glance all of the stamp sets that are on sale, the link is in the video description right now. So check it out and then order it online at juliedavison.com/shop. Here's the host code one last time. It's D9Z34DG4. I'll be back tomorrow night with Thursday night stamp therapy and some brand new projects. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.